I used to do. But my passion is scoring goals. My passion is having teams who are looking at every opportunity to score a goal. So it means every phase of the game, we have a plan, we have an idea to score a goal. I don't care if it's a defensive throw-in or a corner we're defending, we clear it, we try and get on the other end and score.
Brilliant move.
I don't care what we're building up in the goal. And I'll show you a couple of images from the game. I know that the build-up, it's like a fetish. Everybody's saying that I want to be a build-up team. And they think, you know what, let's just score this guy in that position, this guy in that position, and score. It's not like this. You have to just bear with me. And the moments where it's frustrating because it's a lot.
I'm finally here. My heart is pounding. 50,000 fans screaming. I can't get my breath. The whistle sounding.
There's no way you can do it. It's a thing you do every single day, and there's a stand, as you said, every single
This crowd quite so animated, everybody and making themselves so the place is rocking, Andy.
Clive, if you can't enjoy this, you should be watching
everything.
simple as that.
All the information will give you a lot more information, perhaps than other teams and other clubs have got to deal with. That's who we are, that's what we want to do to this club. But all the information you get, as much as in the beginning it's a lot, it's an overload, you just use it to become better, use it to improve. And I think that this team, again, from what I've seen, has got a lot of
pleasure to watch two teams playing really good, open, attractive football. That's what this game is all about. It makes such a difference when both teams want to play good, open, attractive football. This is the stuff that the fans love to come and see.
Serge Gnabry is undoubtedly one of Germany's better wide men. A player I expect to see a lot of on either flank, whose speciality is coming inside, having learned from one of the greatest at doing just that, and he boasts a very good goal record that shouldn't be understated.
Can we be in control of certain games? Can we dominate them? My passion is scoring goals.
I think it's been an
And
excellent
again,
game, full
I'm a
of lots
defender,
of
I
chances,
know. I used
lots of
to
goal
do.
mouth action. It's
But
just what we want
my
to see.
passion is scoring goals. My passion is having teams who are looking at every opportunity to score a goal. So it means every phase of the game, we have a plan, we have an idea to score a goal. I don't care if it's a defensive throw-in or a corner we're defending, we clear it, we try and get on the other end and score.
Brilliant move
I don't
and a
care
great
what
goal.
we're building up in the goal. And I'll show you a couple of images from the game. And I know that the build-up, it's like a fetish. Everybody's saying that I want to be a build-up team. And they think, you know what, let's just score this guy in that position, this guy in that position, and score. It's not like this. It's not enough. So I'll try and explain to you, and you'll have to just bear with me. And the moments where it's frustrating because it's a lot of meetings, it's a lot of information, just bear with me. Just for the time that we get all that building and we're able to execute without thinking about it. And then we can take things down again. It might take 3, 4, 5 months, but we have to get through. So you understand why, you know, if I want to score a goal from the moment our goalkeeper has the ball, there's just certain rules you've got to respect. It's the timing when you score. It's the way you set the ball. It's the idea you have in your head. It's the movement you have in front of you to create a space or to expose the spaces. I just bear with me this because I think that from what I've seen of this team, for me there's enough football in this team to do it. There is. And that's just one phase of it. It's not just, guys, let's go expand and make angles. No, it's more than that. It's a tempo of the way you passes. It's the way you set the ball. And then when you push up again and you go forward, and there's always this thing like if you play against a deep block, hey, by the way, you know, they're sitting deep, it's hard to score. I think we might enjoy it. You know, just if we get the right patterns, if we just work in training into combining in the right ways. And that's so, I've tried to name every phase of the game. And as we go through it, at the very beginning, I'll show you a few clips of the team where I was previously. And it was a young group. I don't think they had the quality you had. And I think that is a testimony to that. Very young group, not the quality. And we always had this period of 2-3 months to get through that hard back. You get past it, people enjoy it, and then you start playing and you start feeling like there's a plan for everything you do. But that's the main aspect. Every phase of game, everybody switch on in meetings, switch on the pitch, do every detail of your passing in training sessions. Every moment you lose the ball, how you react to recovery, every challenge you go into, and from experienced pros, you know, anyway, if you don't commit fully into a challenge, you get injured in that way. For the younger players in this group, so there's nothing we can do on the pitch. We'll try and manage your lows, try and keep you on the pitch as much as we can. We had an availability record last year of 95% of the time across the whole squad. So we had 95% of the time the whole entire team on the pitch. It doesn't happen overnight, but even if you're old seasoned pros, I'm asking you, I'm not going to force you because, you know, I think that, you know, when you have an older team, it's not enough to force people, you convince them. All I want to convince you is to make an extra step, make the next step, you can still improve. You know, you've done many things that have been very good for you over your careers, but can we still push you? Can you still become better? I became so much better at the age of 30. You know? And then what I was saying with my personal experience as a coach, as a player, and how I can share it on to you, is, you know, of course as a player you come in and but you know, that's not been. I've never been as good as the players I was playing with. I was, you know, I could play. You have to and understand. But what I want to say is, if I have one thing that I had, and that's why I think I'll fit in this place, and I think that you guys will get to know me as someone that will do well here as well for you. It's like my biggest strength, if you speak to anyone that I've played with, was what I did behind the scenes, making sure that everyone got better. I was injured for 50% of the time during the season, and just at the end I came just the last 10 games and I lifted the trophy and it looked like I had an amazing season. 50% of the season I wasn't even there. But what I was doing is in the gym when there was a guy that was down, you know, and he's like, oh, I'm not going to play anymore, trying to overthink what players do, like how the manager doesn't like it. And the key aspect of this is just lift everyone around you all the time. We'll have difficult times. There's no better opportunity for us to become a better group than when we go through those moments. And it'll happen at some point. How can you keep each other at that level where it doesn't change how you behave, your attitude to work? Can you still come in the morning and do what you did when you was tough? You know, and when it's tough, can you still do what you did when it was going well? You know, and if we can, and we're not robots, right? So I said to the staff as well, it's their role to influence you in that way. But at the same time, it's your role as a group to see, hey, there's a guy that's hanging on here. Just bring him with us. Keep working. And you know, you've been long enough in the game to know at the end of the season, it's a totally different picture. I never started a season with a group of players that finished in the same constellation at the end of the season. It's never happened. And I'm looking to the back with all the young guys. You know, be hungry out there, respect the elders. We need that to happen. Yeah. So, we'll go straight into business. We'll go into the meeting room. I'll explain to you what we do in training. And then you get through medical screenings, testing, concussion testing, and everything that goes with it. Just do what you have to do every step of the way. And then we take a group outside on the pitch. Group 1 and 2 switch for tomorrow, and then we're on a normal schedule from Thursday onwards. Yes, lads? In the meeting room.
Listen, no misunderstanding. There's one side of me that you haven't seen, boys. Number one, whether we play with 3, 4, 5, 6, it's my decision. And I take the responsibility if we lose and if we don't perform well. The second thing, Zan! Last time I talked about your attitude, you come up, I don't need smart, but I need attitude. That's perfect. You were not good, just like all the other one. I could have taken off from Henry to the last one. We are anyone complaining. Today, we deserve to lose anyway. We can be happy with 1 point. 95 minutes, we just wasted time. You wasted your time, I wasted my time.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Got to be careful of that counter-attacking style. This is the first we've seen of it.
Feels like
Bayern Munich.
really special.
It's been special up to this point anyway. I think all of us has been in the right environment to improve and develop. Put in a lot of hours, try and make one goal to a lot of weeks. And I think there was one advantage I had is that the championship is facing people slowly being Belgium, the level where I was before. So I'm still in the gap quite quickly with the knowledge I have.
In terms of your team,
I think we share something very similar with the area where we're in Germany. It's hard work and very competitive. We just love the pain. I think a lot of the fans before I came in thought that we were going to be another Sunderland story or Derby County and sliding down the leagues because, you know, everything was geared up to be a perfect catastrophe.
Whistle's gone,
and
that's
so
a foul.
from the moment I came in, I felt the full support of the community and I felt a lot of positivity, you know, in terms of, okay, this is a new page, a fresh page, and we've been backed unconditionally in every moment.
what would you say some of the similarities and differences are between being a player and you as a manager?
I think
wrong with that
you do
tackle,
get the
ball
same
won cleanly.
emotional connection with the fans, with the game that you have if you were a player.
Bayern Munich.
But the biggest difference, I think, is the sacrifice when you're a manager. When you're a footballer,
Maybe
the
retribution here, a
sacrifice is
booking
made when you're
maybe.
younger.
Oh,
before
he
you
showed him a
make it.
red.
Then when
The
you come to
referee
the other
pointed in
side
the
of the
dressing
game
room.
and
He's
become a
off.
manager,
Here comes the cross.
it's that sacrifice all over again.
Gnabry.
You know, it's morning when you wake up,
Gets good
until
distance on it.
night when you go to bed, and for what I
He
can
stopped
remember
it,
from my last
gets
night as well,
correctly
in the
and
dreams
got
too.
there.
You know, so
With a shot.
it's
Welcome to
playing
literally
every
this
all the
game
moment.
time.
that shouldn't take a lot of
all the
working
time,
out.
you know, it's
You can
like-
only
it's
see
always
one
like-
possible result.
It's
It's
constantly
so far in the world
having
rankings, but you never know.
this
It's all
in
about
your head
attitude.
where you're
Get
playing
that
every
right, I'm
scenario.
sure the result
But
will
it's
follow.
been a good, healthy
Well, I'm your commentator, Clyde Tilsley. Andy
uh,
Townsend is my co-commentator.
And we've got the best seats in the house again. Clive, let's hope it's a great game.
It's something you have to
We've got
enjoy.
time then. There's been a lot of speculation about how these two teams will approach this match. We're about to find out.
Bayern Munich. Atletico.
The final.
And it's Rodrigo.
This special team,
Wonderful
it's one of the first ones you won the match.
I think the one made everyone believe that. And I think we broke down that barrier a little bit. And that one
In terms of Pep,
Intercept.
describe please just the influence.
Bayern Munich.
It's only when I met Pep that everything started making sense, you know, the use of spaces, the discipline of positions as well, the way to recover the ball, keep the ball, they kind
Pablo
of made
Hernandez.
sense because of the way he explained it. And then I just went and built my own ideas with it. Yeah, I can't deny the influence. He's been as a catalyst to move
Pablo Hernandez. Ailing.
Rodrigo.
I think it's bigger in size.
Yeah,
It's bigger.
But
the keeper should.
Do you think so?
Yeah, but because one of those centre backs can play in midfield, it's hard to scout for that. It's hard. It just developed into that. In the end, you realize, okay, you know what?
Musaka.
Those are maybe my four best players at the time, and you play them. I don't think it's the goal to have four centre backs. But they're just all good footballers, which helps.
Not
They have
available
one
through
big
injury.
advantage now is that they've got 6-7 years of
This is
just
a good game,
like a
Clive.
library of
Because I'm
solutions
loving
they've
it.
had to
The
come up
crowd
with
here are
against
really
different
enjoying it. I'm sure
Whereas
the
in the
viewers
beginning,
at home are really absorbed by this one. It's a classic
teams hadn't
contest.
adapted that much
Nothing you
yet as
can
well,
do to
so
stop a
that
goal
one
like that.
thing we had was unbelievable. It's really difficult.
Against his old ally and friend Vincent Kompany,
Brilliant move.
Guardiola has
Great
shown
goal.
that there will be
Kiko Casilla.
newcomers arriving to try and take Manchester City's crown, but they remain the best in the land. Haaland with a very effective dispatching of his 2 goals tonight, and as he so often does, Jim, he can have a quiet game and yet his impact can win the game.
All the greatest goal scorers have been like that over the years, Connor. Not do an awful lot, which was maybe why Guardiola was complaining about his general.
Wes, where are you? I don't need you to start running 40 meters with the ball and handle everything yourself. I'm happy for you to score the goal, and I feel, but as well, you know, I want stability and structure and guys who are dependable, no matter what the situation. You know, the highest high and the lowest low cannot be so big. Not for our main players. Experienced player. Your best moment, you're a top player. And guys, this place is the place
and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Hallelujah. Alright then, guys, serious times we're living in. Don't lose your mind.